G'day Jaffa Adventures, Terry King here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to another trip video where Jill and I hit the road and explore places that we've never been before. Have you ever been looking forward to a trip and you've planned it for some time and you hit the road and from the moment you drive out the gate things don't quite go as planned? That's what this trip's all about. So come on and join Jill and I on this trip and find out exactly what happened to us. The intention and ultimate destination of this trip was the New South Wales High Country, with potentially a little bit of a spillover into Vic around the Tom Grogan area. On our way south, the intention was to hit as many national parks as possible that we hadn't visited before, the first being Mount Kaputar National Park. But right from that very first day, we hit a rain event that was classified as a 1 in 100 year event. So our camp for day one, which was planned at Mount Kaputar, actually ended up in a motel room in Narrabri as it hosed down on us with sideways rain.
Terry, what are you doing?
Standing in the rain.
Why?
Because you wouldn't do it.
Jump the puddles.
Oh man.
It's been bucketing.
Look at my glasses.
Oh.
Well, what a difference a day makes, eh, hon? Yesterday we got absolutely smashed from about midday until, well, basically until we pulled up a hotel room in Narrabri. And now the following morning, we're heading into Mount Kaputar National Park. And it's glorious and sunny. Here we are at the entrance to Mount Kaputar National Park. Oh, what have we got there?
Planking.
Planking. I think it's a wild animal. What is this walking track called?
Coria Gap.
Coria Gap. Apparently it's medium difficulty, 4 kilometers return, with spectacular views of lava terraces. We're on the hunt for the pink slug. And no, and get your mind out of the gutter.
I don't know if you can see that this tree is, it's like it's steaming.
3 hours for 4 kilometers, yeah. So here we go, incorporating many steps. So it's important to have a good level of fitness, sturdy walking shoes, and plenty of water. You ready to go?
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. Terry's carrying a branch in front of him and having to wave away spider webs because we're just walking through so many of them.
That's where we're heading, up there. And we're in these little volcanic plugs all around us. They put these little walking bridges over these scree areas. So imagine walking on those, it'd be like walking on marbles.
The one benefit of all the recent rain was the beautiful cascades of water flowing off the ancient volcanic landscape. Just check this out. Near the summit of the peak, Mother Nature reminds you who's the boss as you hit a near vertical climb.
Behind me, how cool, eh?
Bah. My goatees.
I'd say it's been a pretty long time since this trail was used. He's pretty overgrown. Oh, giant spider. I don't want to walk into that. 1 spider, 2 spider, 3 spider. Very pretty with the grass trees. Stopping if you shot off there, huh?
Okay. I'll try not to. Like a zombie through this.
Shield someone with that. Woo-wee! What a view! Well done, honey. What'd you think of that walk?
Yeah, that was very nice.
It was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really nice.
There we are, back to home sweet home. Here we are up on top of a place called Doug Sky Lookout with Eugla Rock in the foreground. And there's just an amazing cloud formation sitting down there. Very cool.
Do some shit.
Hands to the sky, baby.
I'm like, so you can't tell it's a video if you just stand
Can
there.
you see that the sky is blue and beautiful?
Yep.
Can you see the foreground's beautiful?
Yep.
That's me!
Oh god.
That little mountain there in the foreground is the one that we just climbed up. We're on our next little walking track called the Governor.
Okay.
We're gonna do the little one,
The
unfortunately.
lookout.
The lookout, because
We're running out of
we're
time.
running out of time. And normally we don't have a schedule to keep, but because national parks make you book in your campsites, we had to book Warrumbungles.
Yeah. We can't find any pink snags.
There's the Governor there, all lit up in sun. Beautiful. Little volcanic plug. That would not be a difficult walk at all. That would be a much easier walk than the one we just did. Look at this clouds coming out from behind it.
That's what I'm trying to film.
It's like it's erupting.
I'm trying to film it.
It's a pretty special region here. Because we're booked into the Warrumbungles, we got to make a move. But you know what? We'll be back out here again. Hello, ants. Jill and I are flipping over rocks and bits of bark to see if we can find a giant pink slug. No luck.
We left Mount Kaputar, traveling through Narrabri and the Pilliga Scrub, on our way to the Warrumbungles to do the Grand High Tops walk.
Here's a crusty looking bridge.
While in the Pilliga Scrub, we stopped at the salt caves and the sculptures in the scrub to check them both out. Time got away on us, and we ended up camping in the Pilliga with the intention of hitting the Warrumbungles on the following day.
We're in the Pilliga Scrub, sort of halfway between Coonabarabran and Narrabri. And we're heading towards a place called the Salt Caves. No idea what it is, but given the fact that it's called Salt Caves, I'm suspecting it's caves where they mine salt, perhaps?
What's up, my dude?
I'm reading about the Salt Caves.
Okay.
I guess there's a cave right here that we're going to have a look at.
Here's a historic excerpt from Eric Rolle's A Million Wild Acres. One could walk 30 meters into the old caves. The salt hung in columns like stalactites from the roof. Wild horses, wild cattle, and kangaroos went in there to lick it. Women from the Rocky Creek sawmill pulled off columns and took them away in buggies for curing meat. The caves collapsed during the 1930s and left no sign of salt.
There's another cave here.
These salt caves are actually growing. They've been formed by the slow grain-by-grain breakdown of the sandstone by salt weathering. Groundwater carries the salt with it when rising up through the sandstone. As the salt becomes more concentrated, it starts to form crystals, which grow in the pores and exert pressure between the sand grains, causing them to dislodge and fall off. Eventually, after thousands of years, a cave is formed.
That's pretty cool. Hope we can get up there.
Terry's going up the fire tower at the salt caves. I see you.
I can see the Warrumbungles.
Can you?
I can see Siding Springs Observatory.
I can see you.
I
Cool.
can see you too.
Okay.
This is a big tower. Wind's blowing a gale, but I don't know whether the camera will pick it up or the audio will pick it. But it's got a little ring that goes 360 degrees around this fire tower that identifies places. Up there on the horizon are the Warrumbungles. We're on this thing called the Sculptures in the Scrub Walk. And there's little stations along here with sculptures apparently. And I guess here's the first one. I'll tell you, somebody has put a lot of effort in putting this together. There's the spirits. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Those are solid. Somebody has put a lot of work into that. Today we were meant to go to the Warrumbungles. We've got campsite booked at the Warrumbungles for the next 2 nights. We'll only be there tomorrow night. We got out here and it was just such a nice little spot. Nobody's here. I know what the Warrumbungles will be like. It'll be bloody packed with people on top of people. Caravans and camper vans, two-wheel drive cars, all such.
What are you doing, Ter?
I'm sitting having a drink after you cooked us 2 wonderful hamburgers for tea and enjoying a fire.
Great.
It is, it's awesome.
How did your fire starting go?
It was difficult. It was difficult. This timber has just had 2 inches of rain on it, so it was not a happy camper to burn, but we got it.
Okay.
We had an amazing starry night in the Pilliga Scrub, which ultimately turned out to be the last clear night we were to have for a week. The following morning, we were back on the tracks heading south to the Warrumbungles National Park with the intention of completing the grand high tops walk the following day.
Got a little bit of a tree down across the track. Jill's just doing a bit of clearing. Don't break your back, Jill. I guess you can pull the tree up the track if you wanted. She's stacked. That was too funny.
You have to drive under here and the scratches. I'm too short to reach those.
I think we can thread the needle.
Okay. We've located an obstacle and we're going to use the winch. Fallen tree, he's going to hook the winch over that end and drag it over. Moving the truck for a better angle. Hopefully the tree's not as dry as the one I pulled and fell over on.
Yeah.
Or it'll snap.
I'm gonna back the truck up now, hon.
Yeah, it's gonna snap in the middle. What are you digging?
I gotta dig the cable out
Oh.
from under the log. We can get past that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are dingo footprints here. Next to my footprints. You didn't get rid of my spiderweb flag.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I'm scared too. It's a lot of spiderweb.
Yeah, it's attached like 2 strings to each side of the...
It is, isn't it? It's golden in color.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's the lucky web. You're so golden. Do, 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 do. You're so golden. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really interesting. I don't know if I've seen a golden web. You should see, Terry. You have webs flying off of you. Can you see? You just spun into it.
It's in my face.
It's still all on you.
The hair.
I'm glad I didn't touch it. Oh, it's on. Was it on your leg? No. It was a piece of grass. I don't want it.
It's all wrapped up inside of the thing.
Ew. Some wild lilies. Stopped at the side of the road. By the dam over there. There's lilies in the grass. Oh, I think Terry's found a car bought it by the dam. I can hear him talking, so he must be filming. But what a surprise. Not car parts.
Got a lovely big dam out here in the middle of nowhere. It's got some water in it. There's an old bonnet off of something. No snakies under there? Nope. Oh, I think I've got it decoded. H-O-L-D-E-N. It's off an old Holden of some description.
Walking back to the truck and right on the road. Mushrooms growing.
Next stop was the White Gum Lookout in the Warrumbungles National Park. This lookout provides an awesome view of the spires on the Grand High Tops Walk, which we're planning on doing tomorrow. Here we have it, the Warrumbungles out in front of us. We're going to drop by the visitor center. And we may actually stay in the park another day and do the Grand High Tops Walk, depending on what the weather's meant to be like tomorrow.
What are you doing, Ter?
I am doing some video editing, honey.
Of what?
A video on water usage and refilling and...
I've got water in the video with you right now.
Where?
Hello? Here? Yeah. Hello? That is not water in your drinking hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've got stuff set out for tea tonight and
What are we having?
green Thai curry chicken.
Ooh. Yummy.
Okay. Terry's down there filming the water video. If I go closer, he might punch me in the head. Kick my guts out.
Now, many viewers would have heard about the rodent plague affecting western New South Wales currently. Although they are a serious pest, both Jill and I really have a soft spot for the little guys and enjoy watching their antics as they scurried for food in the early evening.
Oh shit, one just ran across my foot. I'm not even shitting you, on the log. That got me by surprise. I had my one foot on the log and it just ran across the top.
What we did not realize at the time was the armada of mice that were making our open Landcruiser their home for the duration of our trip. We had a veritable ecosystem in the 200, and it took a full week to get them under control with trapping and baiting. Live and learn. See you next episode where our journey continues. Keep the shiny side up, folks. Bye now.